welcome to episode 228, 228, 228, 228, 228. I was
228.
walking along, singing a
In a
song,
song.
when a man said to me, "Hey, are you Billy's son?" I said, "No, I'm not. Who the fuck are you?" He said, "I'm the local pedophile." So I ran to the police station. Dee. I said, "Hey, there's a pedo on the loose." He said, "Son, it's here, sure. This is where the pedos come. It's where they come." I says, "But I'm just a little boy. I'm lost. I don't know where I am." He said, "Look, there's nothing we can do, 'cause our hands are tied by conversations that we have with people who are minor attracted persons.
I've got
They're
work
not
in the
called
morning.
pedos, they're called maps. Maps, you can't call them pedos anymore. They're called maps. Minor attracted people. Philip Schofield's no a pedo. He's a map.
Get them
Episode
up out.
228.
What? Get them up out. We're lost. What?
Mate.
Get them up out. We're lost. What?
Yeah. Remember the famous West of Scotland slang that your dad sells Avon? Well, it's now been replaced with your dad's a map. Your dad's a map, mate. Minor attracted person. Anyway, episode 228 of the hashtag show. Malorka Lee, how are you?
Well, I just want to say, I hope everybody's had a great weekend. I'm fine, thanks, Scott.
Good.
Before we continue, I'd just like to also do a wee plug here. You know,
I mean, we're not even fucking 5 minutes in yet.
I know, I just want to get it out of the way because I always go, right, I need to do a wee plug and then I forget, right? But I'm thinking, start of the episode, that's when everybody listens, and then everybody zones out or falls asleep halfway through.
Well, I would disagree because the heroes are waiting for the hero.
I don't know if anybody's actually been aware, but we've been sticking in wee comedy excerpts from a previous live show recording. And you know what? They really make me laugh because I was just being like cutting wee bits out, right? But there's so many bits in that last one we recorded. And it's a joy, Scott. You know, as a performer, to be on stage with such greats as yourself, and to basically, it's almost like the Beatles Get Back documentary, where they're creating worldwide hits. We're just creating small Glasgow jokes, you know. But you know, and as the Beatles started Get Back, it was trying to get all the blacks out of the country, you know. We start our jokes.
Oh, so was it the song actually Get Black?
No, it was get back to your own country.
Oh, right. Sorry.
That's apparently something like, because I think I don't quote me on this, but I think it was Lennon was in NF and Paul McCartney met him at a British National Party meeting when they were skinheads back in the.
Do you know it's interesting?
The late 60s, early 70s. And then went back in time, started the Beatles and went to Germany, tried to join the SS, Nazi groups and stuff. It failed. So in doing so, they were using guitars to beat up ethnic minorities.
Right.
And in between that, they thought to get away alibis, they might as well learn these instruments. Hence why therefore the Beatles came about. And Ringo's only a drummer because he used to bat skulls in
also
young children.
Interesting fact off the back of that as well. That's the reason why Bob Marley played a 6-string guitar, because he was beaten by a 5-string. So he thought, I'll always be one better than those who would attack.
Of course.
You know, for his
and he also backstage used that 6-string to wrap round the throats of young innocent white virgins that he would select, kill, and worship the devil with. I mean, these are just all facts that you'll find on the back of album sleeves.
Again,
if you're a real fan of their music.
Yeah, this racism continues through the music industry, which is why what's his face sang the song "I've Got a Brand New 6-String,"
exactly,
in homage to the
Bob Marley killings.
Yes, but interesting you bring up the Beatles, because I actually watched a documentary about Ringo Starr.
He's got the weirdest eyebrow in the world,
and they were discussing the obviously how he reacted to the band splitting, and he said that Get Back actually was Get Black. he had gone in and they said to him, John Lennon had went, listen, Yoko's doing my nutting. How do
No,
you
it was George
how do I
Harrison
turn
that
this
says,
round?
I'm never having a jap in the group.
Well, you're listening to the hashtag show.
Welcome, one and
Listen,
all.
this is what we say in front of the paywall. Imagine what it's like when we go behind the paywall.
Listen, I just want to reach out to everybody, council and heroes alike, and say to you, listen, guys.
We are the people.
I am all for people coming together. That's how I'm a rave hero. I'm a rave veteran. And I want to invite everybody. There's less than 40 tickets left to my gig in Club 69 in Paisley on Saturday, the 8th of July.
Only
What
holds 45.
lineup. And I know you laugh at the flyer, but it's designed to look like a done an old rave flyer.
Andy Trez, TRS.
Andy TRS, Rhythmic State.
No,
David Forbes and Tony Hutchison. But Ultrasonics playing a techno set at Club 69. Amazing basement club, amazing sound system, yeah? And then following on from that, Scott, following on from that, we've got the hashtag live show on Sunday, the 16th of July, which also falls into the Midget Vikings birthday. So there could be a bit of birthday singing there.
Hello.
Then on the 22nd of July, 1994, is hosting a stage at the Doonham Festival, which I'm really chuffed about. I think that's quite exciting. That's great news for the land of rave. And then the 29th of July, I'm playing an OTC set at the Classic Grand, open to close, to celebrate my birthday, which is on the 28th of July. Yes. But that doesn't fall on a Saturday. The 29th does. That's what I thought. Let's just do it then, you know?
Hey,
and I hope to see you all there. Tickets are reasonably priced, and I would love to see you there dancing and smiling, possibly offering me money via PayPal. However you feel, just get a ticket, get along, and over to you, Scott.
Well, I mean, I may as well just plug some dates.
Yeah, let's just get it plugged. We might as well plug to the fucking scum, because they're no interested in us.
So July 16th, obviously, hashtag live recording in Glasgow.
Wait.
It happens to be my birthday, so come and celebrate. Come and celebrate with the guys, the gang, and see what happens. You know, maybe we'll mush the heads of our parents together. Who knows?
No, dock it. We'll dock it. No, wait a minute, Scott, before you continue. Let's help celebrate this man's birthday.
Yes.
He's 1 year away from turning 50, and he's the only man you will see live on stage with the legs of a midget and the upper half of a Viking.
That's correct. Yeah, so come along and see our Cock Lips Touch on July 16th. Tickets for that are from the hashtagshow.co.uk or search C-Tickets. And then I'm going back on tour with a brand new show called Sledgehammer. It's about love, sex, and marriage. We kick off September the 2nd in Bothwell. September the 3rd, Paisley. September 15th is Hamilton. Then we go into October. We are in Largs, October 6th. Dunfermline, Carnegie Hall, October 20th. Bigger, October 27th. Edinburgh at the Storytelling Centre on November 18th. Oban, November 24th. And then in Glasgow on November 26th. All of those ticket links are on my website, bigscottgibson.com. Check them out. Come and see me. Because I'm tell you what, some of you might listen to this and go, you know what, the big man's so bad. See you live.
He's on fire.
I'm a 6 out of 10. I'm telling you. Come and see me.
He's like an angry lesbian with a fucking agenda.
Do you think my legs are getting shorter? I sometimes think my legs are getting shorter.
I think at the live recording, we could possibly measure your legs against mine to put facts to a theory.
I can guarantee you'll have longer legs than me. I think I've got the same size legs.
Cock. What?
Wait, if you get me on a 2.5-inch cock, I will be absolutely aghast. I think I've got the same size legs as my missus, and she's smaller than me.
Mate,
she's only a wee lady.
There's only one way to find this out. Measure on tape. Join us at a live show, 16th of July. We'll fucking sort this out.
I'll bring a collection of my missus' clothes and I'll try on some of her trousers and see if they fit my length.
And you know what happens when you pull out a measuring tape? Before you know it, it's all jokes, a couple of drinks. Then somebody says, get a cock out. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Ladies, get a ticket, get a front row, and bring a couple of wet wipes. What?
We've got lots to talk about. But
first I want to say to everybody, I hope you had a lovely weekend. And can I just say to you about my weekend, Scott? The brilliant night up in Edinburgh, playing 1994. You know, another fantastic 1994 show. I don't like to rub in, and this voice makes me feel I like to detach myself from it, because you know the real me is quite emotional about these things. But the guy here talking just now can just say, like, coldly, it was a fantastic night. Thanks everyone that came.
Mr. Ross got on.
It was great. He brought his missus and her pals, and they came in all looking fucking hot as fuck. and then they realised they were in a sweaty rave, and they left looking like 3 drunk rats, which was funny. But I wanted to say to you, now I don't know if you can tap into here when you used to have chickens and that.
I can go there. Talk to me.
I got 2 new chickens a couple of
Right.
weeks ago, right?
Have they got
One
names?
of them's no bad, sprightly. The other one's just got its eyes shut all the time and sitting down,
Okay.
and very rarely walks about. It's no really eating as frantic as the rest of them,
Right.
and I'm worried, Scott.
2 things.
Shoot it.
Could be in its road out. Could have a wee illness that you don't know about. Where did you get them from?
I got it for a farm in East Kilbride.
Right. Second thing is, obviously there is a pecking order within chickens, hence where the term pecking order comes from. And it might be the case as well that he's just bottom of the rung, mate, and he's getting bullied.
Mm-hmm. There is always a wee, when you introduce new birds to the coop, there's always a wee bit like establishing.
We've all been there.
I know. It's a bit thrifty in the pocket, feed them all, but what a fucking night you get, if you can get them all drunk at the same time, and but no, it's this wee one. It's kind of it stuns when its eyes are shut. It's just all it doesn't go anywhere. But
it's fucked. Maybe you get a dud. Is it laying?
I've spoke to a few chicken experts that I know through the grapevines, and they were saying I do pellets, and they were raised on the mash, so they're saying maybe the change in food, the change in environment, and the bullying, and it might just need a wee bit of time. So I've done the usual, wee bit of apple vinegar in the water. That's a missus kind of went pulled that one out. I've got them mash, and I'm mixing it with the pellets
to
maybe wean them.
You'll know about that. You're like, you eat the cheap stuff, son.
And I think it's you just lightly put the tip of your tongue on its arsehole or something like that, and that helps with the eggs. I'm not sure of what you blow it and its feathers part, then you can lick it just the tip of your tongue, ruin its wee poultry arsehole, and that helps with the development of the eggs. Scott, you're laughing there. Obviously, you've done that yourself.
It's more anger that you're giving away the trade secrets. You know how you get you. That's actually how you get a double. That's how you get a double yoker. Is that how you do that?
So imagine that was how you did it. I'd be like no asses for that, for a double yoker.
The next time you crack an egg and you post on the fucking gram, double yoker, just remember, some farmers,
someone
somewhere has been tonguing that chicken's arsehole. So you hipster cunt with your sourdough, can have a double yoker. So there you go.
Hey, but it amazes me, like, on a daily, well, not on a day, because I see my chickens every day. For the dirty shites that they do, how clean their arse feathers are.
It's the same with a dog, man. Like, sometimes Murphy does a fucking absolute howl, and I go, he turns around, and I think I'm going to be like a horror film at the back of him, and he's clean as a daisy.
Professionals. That's years of evolution.
I hope you're gathering the chicken poops, because that's good fertilizer, right? Hey, that's good fertilizer.
Add it to the compost heap, hey, because the wife, she loves it for the roses, hey.
Get that in the raised beds, like, hey, the fucking fertilizer, chicken shit, nothing like it, son.
Hey, the strawberries they taste great, but it's fucking stinker.
Come and see the size of my gooseberries. With the fucking fertilizer in the back of them, like.
I've been enjoying these strawberries, hey. I pop one right in the missus fucking vag, hey.
I've got something for you, right? And this might be a thinker. So if you can't think of something straight away, we'll park it and we'll come back to it. I've also got a question from a long-standing hero that we need to discuss as well. I was in the supermarket last night. I had to do 2 trips to the supermarket, right?
Cruising.
Messed up. But I was utterly taken back. I actually stopped in my tracks and had to do a double take on the price ticket, right? Tesco, so it's a whole, without a club card, it's £47,000. With a club card, it's a tenner, right? I was thinking all the way home last night, what is now the biggest price hike in the supermarket that shocks you? And I'll give you the example, because last night I bought toilet roll at a tenner, and I thought I was getting a good deal, right? And then see, when I get back in the motor, I went, I can't believe that I've just spent £10 on toilet roll.
And shit roll.
I'm like, is that the one thing that's just completely chaos in it? It's toilet roll. Because obviously everything's got up, right? The pasta's got up, eggs, lube, Johnny bags, everything's
military
going up,
weapons.
right? Everything's going up now, right? Can't even get a fucking couple of Wayne's limbs off a dark web anymore, right? They
You
all
can't
want
even get a
£20
fucking half
shipping.
decent Rambo knife
Know
these
what I mean?
days.
I just wanted to buy a bag of human blood, and I like, what? £40? I went, Jesus fuck. But what is it? Is there one thing that you have to buy and you go, fuck me, the price of that?
You know what? I'm always one, and I laugh, and I did it yesterday. I look and I go the club card price. Then I think they just make up the fucking the price if you didn't have a club card.
Of course
And
they
I
do,
think to
without
myself, imagine you
a
didn't have a
shot.
club card. I wouldn't fucking buy it.
Well, I went
I wouldn't
once.
fucking buy it, Scott. I wouldn't fucking buy it.
I went once to the till, right? And
Without a club card.
without my club card, and I says to her, I says, listen.
That'll be $3,000.
Well, it came up, like, no, it was a lot. It was like £28 or something, right? And I thought it was going to be like 15 quid because there was a meal deal in there and all, right? And I says to her, I've not got my club card. Says to the lassie to tell us, is there any way you can scan it? No, and she went like, no, we're not allowed to do that. And I says, but you know, I'm in here all the time.
You know me. It's Big Scotsy.
Aye, you know I'm in here. And she went like, we're not allowed to do that. Because they've got club cards on them themselves. And I was like, you can take the points, you can. You can take the points.
I'd have just walked away and left it on
I did, Mal. I walked away and left it. I says, you know what? I says, forget it, I left it.
And what did the lassie feel like when she
see how like it's self-service? You've got to walk round the till bit, so you walk past them again. So some guy's like, you didn't have to hit her. So I says, I just walked out. She went like, are you not wanting the shop? She went, are you not wanting the shopping? And I went, no. Just walked.
Just because you're not willing to help me. You walked out like Conor McGregor.
Fuck Tesco, mate. Fuck the lot of them.
Who the fuck is this guy? That's what you should just say to
Tesco. I hate Tesco. I fucking hate Tesco. I hate
I went in, what was it I bought? And I actually had a laugh at the club card price. It was just something I recently bought. And it's something like fucking, it's almost like an everyday product, as if they're giving you a great deal. And you're going, wait, who, let's say it's something like £1.50. But if you don't have your club card.
The thing that annoys me the most about club card, right, is perfect example is fucking Jaffa Cakes. Jaffa Cakes always say about the club card, right? And it's like, if you've got a club card, it's £1 for a box of 20. And if you don't have a club card, it's £3.12. You're like, Jaffa Cakes are £1. It is £1.
I know, in every shop they're £1.
Aye. I could go to fucking Aldi, mate, and get fucking Aldi bastard knockoffs for 39p. You fucking Tesco cunt. But I can't because Aldi's in Lark Hall. I can't be fucked driving up there.
Aye. It's a catch-22, mate, because what the club card does is it gathers all the data, obviously, as you know, and then it sees what's the top sellers and what's the low sellers, and then it puts the prices of the low sellers down and the prices of the top sellers up. It knows what time you're buying things, when's the busy time, when you're more likely to blah, 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 blah. It knows everything about you.
I know, but, like, mate, also, you can't escape that in today's modern society, Malacha. You can't. What's the word? Under surveillance 24/7, unless a crime happens against you, then for some reason the police are like, oh, they cameras weren't working that day. But
I know what you're saying, mate. It used to be your jizz would catch you if you were done with the DNA. And if you gave some of your DNA samples, you just went like, mate, there's my DNA samples. It's MALLORCA.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Mal.
And then you spit on their horn.
It'll not be long till we're watching an episode of CSI Ayrshire. And I tell you, this is a shut case, boys. Spunk all over the shop. That no, unless he's left a club card, we're fucked.
Well, he left his club card at the scene of the crime when we saw it. It was him that bought the bag of lime, the fucking spade and gaffer tape and 100 bin bags.
You're done, you bastard.
And 4 Scuddy mags.
I don't mind giving them all my data. I've got nothing to hide. What you got to do with my data?
What the data is, they've got an agenda with that data to basically get more money out of you.
Aye, that's fine. Like, take it, but then just drop your fucking cunting prices.
But they'll drop the prices of the stuff you're not buying, and they'll put the prices up of the things you're buying.
See all these stop oil cunts? Why don't they go and fucking go stop Tesco and just start noising up big businesses to bring the cost of fucking shit down?
Aye.
I'd be more supportive of that and try to just stop workers, stop ambulances, stop motors getting by.
There's a boy in the Tesco in Borhead, and I swear to God, he's got to have been sacked by now, right? And it's funny, man, because like he was at the drink aisle, right? Which is, they must have just put him up there, like, fucking sort that out. Or he likes up there and he's having a wee tipple, right?
Why?
Which reminds me, I was up the fucking drink aisle through the week, and there was a guy took a fucking bottle of vodka off the shelf.
No, he didn't.
It, man. It was and I walked in the corner and I went, oh. And it is like, looked at me as if to go, what? like as if I wasn't drinking that. Fucking right out the neck, and he had a suit on and everything. He looked like a security guy or something. Wow. And I was pissing myself. I was like, no bad, Biggie. And he went, what? Anyway, so there's a boy that works here, right? And he stops to drink. And the first time I encountered him, I went in to see if I could buy the kegs for my beer perfect draft machine.
Yep.
And I went, do you do the perfect draft machine here, mate? And he went, no. He says, all right, good. And he went into this fucking 30-minute rant about beers and his favourite beers and mad one.
Don't care.
Right, I wasn't caring. I just went, right, don't have it, I'm going.
Aye.
So the next time I was in there, he was ranting to some other guy. Like, full story, man. And then I've been in a couple of times before and I've deliberately no asked him because he doesn't want to work, right? He just wants to tell you things.
Yep.
So, you know,
but mate, that's listen.
I hope you're still working there, taking the piss out of the system.
That is the problem, though, with the amount of people. I would go as far to say 95% of people in Scotland who work in the service industry should not work in the service industry.
Well, it's just a filler job. They don't want to be there.
I don't give a fuck, Mal. It's a fucking job, and you're getting paid fucking good money. Now, answer my question, and where the fuck is the bag of Skittles, you cunts? Right?
I like this with Tesco's or any supermarket.
I hate Tesco.
You're a liar if you say
Tesco,
you don't do this. You're a liar if you don't do this, right? Mate, I can't find fucking the tea bags, right?
Right.
The guy go, you need to it's up aisle 4. And they have to take you there, right?
Right.
And while you're walking behind them, feeling guilty that this guy's while you're feeling guilty, you're pulled this guy off stacking shelves and he's coming to show you the tea bags is. I swear to God, if every listener does this, and if you don't, you're a fucking liar. You go like that. Oh, is that them? I must have walked by them about 4 times. No, tell me you do that.
No.
It's just me.
It's just
I have to go, oh, is that them? I must have walked by them about 4 times. Oh, they're right in front of my face. I can look at them. I've walked by. Come on. You're a fucking liar. You do. And if you're listening and you say you don't do that, you're full of shite.
The best thing to do is to go up to somebody who's stacking the shelves and say, for example, they're stacking pickled onions, and you go, excuse me, do you know the pickled onions are? Oh.
Maria's just come in and said, I'm afraid it's only you. Maria, everybody, if you ask somebody, mate, where's the beans? And they take you to the beans, you feel guilty and you say, I must have walked by them about 4 times. I'm really sorry, mate. Where?
But the thing is, you're asking for stuff that's like big things. You only ask for stuff that's like maybe obscure.
The wife comes in, tells me I'm full of shit, then says I've got toothpaste in my mouth. Mate, see you in a marriage, your love just gets stronger and stronger and stronger until it snaps and you kill each other. Get me a cup of tea, wench.
I think it's more fun to ask them for the thing that they are stacking rather than ask them for something you don't know what it is.
No, I just go right up to the ear and I go like that.
Hi, puppy.
Can you tell me where the tea bags are, man?
I just got to the ear and go like, there's a penthouse magazines.
Have you smashed anybody in the head with a breadstick recently?
No, I've done it that once and I honestly fucking felt. I didn't get any laughter at it. I mean, I could have risked my life. It was Paisley.
There's a boy
as well. The fucking baguette halved in 2 and bounced along the floor. I was just having a wee joke, and it wasn't the guy that I thought it was, and B, I had to take the fucking 2 half baguettes, stick it back on the breed fit, and then take a full one back.
There's a video of a boy who goes up to people with like a big bit of tubing.
Aye.
And he like goes like that. He goes, like, through the tube. Right? So
the American fella.
Aye. The one I saw is, and he's a wee guy as well, right? He's doing it in what looks like a Home Depot.
Like B&Q, you and I, right? I'd cry B&Q there like a Home Depot.
Aye, I'd call it the HD.
So he screams at this big boys. I mean, a big fucking cunt. So like,
a big tradesman, all right? Big, good Rangers looking man. Know what I mean? Right, big hung looking boy.
I'd punch that tube right down his throat, man.
And he goes, laddie, he's here. And the guy turns around, and the guy he grabs him by the neck and fucking slams him on the ground. And he's
like the kind of takedown, the wrestling takedown.
It's a prank. And then all the boys go running in who are filming it like, it's a prank. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Mate, and he fucking beats the shit out of him.
That's what I like to see.
Aye.
Because some of these prankers need a doing.
Keep going.
It's great. There's not. I love seeing the fucking prankster cunts, and it just blows up in their face because then it's an actual look of like
I'm surprised. Look, how's this?
Aye.
Why
Oh
is
no,
the
we're
guy
only
doing
kidding. No,
this?
like, no, cunt. This is the real world, and there's actual fucking consequence. Another, do you know, another beautiful one that I saw recently as well. There's an account on Instagram called Influencers in the Wild, and it's just a bunch of it's people
And
taking
it's not to do with
pictures.
nature.
No, it's people taking pictures of influencers in the wild and the weird shit that they do. And there was, remember when there was the George Floyd riots in America,
Mhm.
and businesses were getting boarded up. So this guy's out, construction worker, boarding up this business, and this lassie comes up to her with like a wee pair of hot pants on and asks if she can get his drill. So she then puts the drill up, and the boyfriend starts taking pictures as if she's helping, right? And then
For
she
real?
takes, aye, for real. So then she hands the drill back,
No
and then
way.
she's standing looking at the pictures to see if she's happy with them. And as she's going through the pictures, this other lassie walks up who is there helping and just fucking millers her, man. Right in
Yes,
the
that's
flare.
what it needs.
I'm a social justice cat, man.
I like it when two women fight and then like maybe they start ripping each other's clothes off in anger. You know, that's
Carry
a
on,
real man's
carry on.
fight.
I'm saying nothing
That's
here.
a real
Carry
man's
on.
fight. What? Hey, I had a mad dream about. Listen to this dream, right? See what you can take for this.
Yep.
I was telling Maria, I woke up kind of quite disturbed by it.
Okay.
I was like,
Oh.
somebody was filming me and I was pretending I was a gangster. And me and this other guy, it might have been you. I don't know who the other guy was because you'll find out why.
Right.
So we were going up to gang members and kid had known we were gang members. You've seen the videos before, right?
Yep.
But what happened is one of the gang members just shot the guy I was with, point blank, did.
Right.
I fucking panicked. I ran, Scott.
As you
I ran
would.
away.
Shite bag.
I hid between a wire fence and an old hut,
Right.
right? While they were running about looking for me.
Yep.
And it kind of seemed like, see the sewerage race in Greece, that big kind of bit, that big straight. It was there, but there was a hut in it and a fence. I was stuck between the two.
Okay.
The gangsters finished, and they were trying to pull me out for there, and I was screaming, "Mommy, Daddy, help me!" Everything, right? They were trying to get my trousers down and rape me.
Jesus,
I swear to God, honestly, it was
what have you been
disturbing
watching,
and
man?
disgusting.
What
I've
have you
no
been
idea.
watching?
But I woke up, you know, like, they had the bobies out and everything, and I was like, "Oh no, no!" And I saw down to the fence in the hut, getting dragged along, and I knew they were going to hurt me, Scott. And I woke up, man, and I felt abused. It was horrible, man.
You been watching classic Hollyoaks or something?
Aye, I couldn't believe it, man.
It's a very niche. It's a very niche reference.
And then I had this other dream, right, that I was
for
like,
fuck's sake. Right, I'm going to give you a question to take your mind off your nonsense.
aye,
So,
'cause this is quite shit. It's just us rambling.
hashtag hero.
Come and see it. It's
Hashtag
better.
hero. David Kerr, brother of the brush.
Friend of the show.
He has asked, mate, I've got a question for the show. Strangest thing you've ever seen at your work? Mine is working in offices at St Enoch Square, painting windows on the top floor, and a guy across the wee communal garden and down a floor sat in his boardroom ripping the nut off it all day, every day. And I'm not even joking.
Well, he's painting the building.
With absolute zero idea, everyone could see him. Gone are the days cunts took a stress ball to work.
That's amazing. So Davey's out painting the exterior and he's in one of the offices.
It just says mine is working in offices, so I imagine he was maybe decorating offices because he's a full-time brother of the brush.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Following in the Failers footsteps.
Tradesman.
A good Ranger story, you know. Failers got a trade, boy grows up, gets a trade himself, works for his dad. I mean, Brandy, that's what every good Rangers man wants, Mal. They want a son who's got a fucking works van with their name on it. Fucking McGregor and Sons, Alberts and Sons. That's what they want. That's what every good fucking blue-ridden, white-blooded Queen and Country Rangers till I die man wants. He wants.
You can't trust the dirty Dobbs, man. You can't trust that Dobb, man. He'll paint 1690 in your wall and the fuck the Pope, and then he'll paint it and he'll be like, I painted it in his wall. He doesn't even know it. Fuck you, you're a Dobb. I'll only hire Catholic painters because they don't paint anything dirty in your wall. Every good
Rangers, royal-blooded woman's like to her, man, what is it you want for life, Davy? And he's like, oh, I want this fucking Rangers to win 10 in a row, and I want to be able to put and Sons on the side of my Transit Custom. That's all I want in life. I tell you what, see if you want any P&D done in the house, you want to get yourself a Proddy painter. All right, the flute music's a bit much. The flute music's a bit much, but I tell you what, they stir the paint tins with their flutes, and what a job they make. What a job. If it's good enough for King Charles, it's good enough for me.
We hope that you've enjoyed the episode. You can continue to listen to the podcast. If you become a hashtag hero, it's the only way to get every single minute of each episode uninterrupted, because once we're finished recording the free section of the show, the podcast continues for up to an hour every single week. So to enjoy all of the content, become a hero. HashtagShow.co.uk for the links, or go to patreon.com/the hashtag show. That's patreon.com/the hashtag show.
That's correct, Scott. Change your ways, become a hero. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Great. Good night. I love you. Okay.
The HashtagShow.co.uk